Students, this video is for question 3 part A. It is from November 2023 exam series paper 2-3 9708 A-level economics. It's an 8-mark question explained by the provision of bus and local rail mass transit services in cities is classified as a private good, not a public good, and consider why such services might only be provided by the private sector. So there are 3 assessment objectives. AO1, knowledge understanding, 3 marks. AO2, analysis, 3 marks. AO3, evaluation, 2 marks. So that is how these 8 marks are distributed. So first we talk about knowledge understanding. What do we need to write for knowledge understanding? Knowledge understanding requires us to give definitions, examples, and if applicable formulas, which won't be there in this question. So we now give definition and examples and explain what are private and what are public goods. So first, private goods. Private goods are rival and excludable. These are the 2 features of private goods. They are rival, they are excludable. Rivalry means use by one decreases the quantity available for others. Excludability means those who do not pay can be stopped from benefiting from this product. A personal house, a car, a cell phone, these are all examples of private goods. Now, we can get 2 marks out of 3 knowledge understanding marks for explaining what are private goods. For the 3rd mark, we need to talk about the public goods as well. So we now move on to discuss public goods. It is still the part of knowledge understanding. We haven't started the analysis yet. Public goods are non-rival and non-excludable. Non-rivalry means use by one does not decrease quantity for others. Non-excludability, the second feature of public goods means those who do not pay cannot be stopped. Actually, no one can be stopped. So I can amend the definition. Non-excludable means that no one can be stopped from using this product. Even if they have paid or they have not paid, they cannot be stopped. Once these products are provided, they are there for the use of everyone. Street light and national defense are examples of public goods. So this is for knowledge understanding. We now move forward and go for the second assessment objective, and that is AO2. Second assessment objective is AO2, and that is analysis. So the product which has been given in the question, let's look at the question again. It's the bus and local rail service. So bus and local rail service are rival, as one more commuter or passenger entering the bus/rail decreases the number of seats available for others. So bus and local rail service is rival, and we've given the reason for that. That if there are more passengers, of course less seats will be empty. And if there are a number of passengers more than the number of seats available, some people may be standing and some people may not even be able to enter the bus or the rail compartment. And the second, bus and local train service are excludable, as those who do not pay the fare and buy the ticket can be stopped from traveling. So we have said that this bus service is both rival as well as excludable. So since it is both rival and excludable, we will say since bus rail service is both rival and excludable, it is therefore a private good. So this is what we require for analysis. We have attacked the two features and we have proven and we have explained that both features of rivalry and excludability exist in the case of bus rail service. That is why they are a private good and not a public good. And last part of this is consider why such services might only be provided by the private sector, and the word only is evaluation. So we now talk about the evaluation, and that is for 2 marks. Assessment objective 3, evaluation. Since private sector operates for profits, and it is possible to charge a price, generate revenues, and make profits from providing this service private sector may provide bus, rail service. So yes, private sector operates for profits. It is possible to make a profit from bus and rail service. So private sector will provide them. However, the other side. However, bus, rail service is a necessity and to an extent married good as it helps raise mobility of workers, leading to decreased unemployment. Therefore, both the private sector and the government should provide bus and rail service. So this line, the last line, is the conclusion. So we said it's not only the private sector which should provide them. The government should also provide them because it's a social need. It's a merit good. It helps workers be more mobile and find jobs which are in far-fetched areas. So transport is a basic requirement, basic necessity. So government should also come forward and provide them. So that's how we'll conclude, and this is how we'll get 8 out of 8 marks. Best wishes. I hope you like our videos. Please do subscribe to our channel and keep giving us your feedback. Thank you very much. Students, this video is for question 3 part A. It is from November 2023 exam series, paper 2-3, 9708 A-level economics. It's an 8-mark question. Explain why the provision of bus and local rail mass transit services in cities is classified as a private good, not a public good, and consider why such services might only be provided by the private sector. So there are 3 assessment objectives. AO1, knowledge understanding, 3 marks. AO2, analysis, 3 marks. AO3, evaluation, 2 marks. So that is how these 8 marks are distributed. So first we talk about knowledge understanding. What do we need to write for knowledge understanding? Knowledge understanding requires us to give definitions, examples, and if applicable formulas, which won't be there in this question. So we now give definition and examples and explain what are private and what are public goods. So first, private goods. Private goods are